What's up, everyone? So I've been wanting to make this video for actually a long time, but of course my GoPro died when I was trying to film it yesterday, and that was my only opportunity. But I wanted to make a video, a second vlog, which you guys have asked for a ton. But before I continue, I want to make a few notes and let you guys know some updates. So I am looking into microphones for the GoPro. I've been looking through different brands, different price ranges, seeing which one is good and which one's easy to use, all that kind of stuff. So I am looking into a new microphone for you guys, so don't worry about that. I do still try to respond to comments as much as I can, but I don't get email notifications anymore when I get a new comment, so it's harder for me to read them because it says that it goes to my Google Plus account, but I don't see them there, and then when I switch it back to Google Plus, I get them, but then it changes my whole account, so I don't really know what to do at this point. It's really confusing, it's really frustrating, so it can be really hard to interact with you guys on my videos. So I do apologize for that, but I'm not forgetting about any of you, so don't think that. But I'm just going to make a quick vlog. I'm on the way to the gym right now, so I figured I'd have about 10 minutes to make a quick video for you guys. Just fill up the EVO with gas. It's actually doing pretty good on gas mileage, considering I've been city driving and driving it actually not hard, but I mean trying to get a few little like 50% throttle pulls in there to help kind of break it in, I guess. Trying a different approach to breaking it. I'm not babying it completely this time around. But I will say, because a ton of you have asked, oh, which car do you like more, EVO, STI? Like, what are your thoughts on it? And just all the questions you can imagine I've been asked, which I, of course, expected and will be answering. But one thing I can say I hate about this car is how hard it is to get it into gear. Now, it's getting better, but when I first go to put the car into gear on a cold start, it is like near impossible to get this car into first gear, or reverse, or let alone any gear, because I've been told by to go first, third, then reverse to get it into reverse, but that doesn't work because I can't get into third or first. And even when the engine was warm, like I just got back from filling up gas, changed, then got in the car and turned it on, and it was not letting me into reverse. It took me a good 30 seconds to get the car into gear. I let the clutch in and out. I see, went into first there, okay, but it feels kind of notchy. So like I said, this should be fixed with a transmission fluid. But I mean, I still would love the car just as much, but it would really be nice that if it was resolved, because it is very difficult to get the car into gear, and sometimes it's a little bit of a hazard when I'm at a green light and I can't get the car into freaking gear, which I've been having to start putting it into first gear earlier. But whatever. So I just wanted to pretty much talk to you guys about how my experience has been with the EVO. What have I been thinking about it? I'm still in the honeymoon stage, I think, but I have kind of realized, and it is a long, I don't know how to describe it. It is kind of a long shot, but I think I know why I love my EVO so much. And the reason for that is because I feel like it has a little bit of all three of my cars in it. What I mean by that is, I feel like it has characteristics from my NISMO 350Z in the car, characteristics from my Subaru STI, and obviously the EVO, which is this car. So it has things that I've wanted throughout my driving experience, all in pretty much one package, which is awesome. So let me start off by saying the first and most obvious is these Recaro bucket seats. Ever since I got my first car, which was the NISMO 350Z, I always wanted to put a racing bucket seat into the car, but getting like a Bride or a Recaro seat is really expensive, and they're usually pretty aggressive, and they're not very adjustable unless you get those kinds, but it wasn't in the cards pretty much to get a bucket seat like that. So I have that in this car. Another thing about NISMO Z is how well that car handled, in my opinion. To me, that car felt really grounded. It felt really symmetrical. I mean, it just felt a really well-refined car, handling-wise. It would pretty much go wherever I told it. I knew exactly what the car was going to do in any circumstance, and it was a blast to drive. It could take pretty much anything I threw at it, and it was just a blast to drive. And that's what I get with the EVOs. The EVO's handling is superior to the NISMO Z's, in my opinion, but it's just so fun to drive. The car is so predictable, but in a fun way. and I have taken it in a few back roads. Obviously, I haven't gone like completely crazy on it because still breaking in the car. But I mean, I just love the way this car handles. So I love that about the EVO. And I think that's pretty much it from the Z. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing from that. But now I'm going from the Subaru. Obviously, I like the all-wheel drive the Subaru had to offer. I like the turbocharged engine. I liked the looks, like the really big wing. I like the space, the 4 seats, which this car you do lose a little bit of space, but I think it's worth it personally. And you get the navigation system from the factory and a good sound system, which is something that I had, well, excuse me, not a navigation system, but a good radio sound system from the factory is an option, along with the keyless entry, which is something I've always wanted in a car. The Subaru sound system was really good, but I do love the Rockford Fosgate because I like sound, but I'm not a huge sound junkie, to where I just want something that will sound good and just be easy. I don't have to go shopping around for different speakers and stuff like that. So this car gives me that, and it also with the keyless entry and the fast key, that's awesome. I've always wanted that in all 3 of my cars. I was never able to get it, and I'm just really glad that it's simple. It's just walking up to the car, hitting the door handle, getting in, turning the key that's already inserted, and boom, I'm off. I love it. It just makes it easy, and it's just easy. I don't know what else to say about it. It's very convenient. Trying to think what else. I like the looks factor of the EVO. At first, when I had my STI, I wasn't too crazy with the looks of the EVO. I thought that it looked good, but the STI had more of a look to it, which does definitely have more lines, in my opinion, like more curves. The EVO is more boxy, but the EVOs look so freaking aggressive when it's coming up behind you. Like whenever I'm behind a shiny car and I can see my car's reflection, I'm just like, whoa, this is a mean looking car, and it's stock. So it's just, I love the looks I get in this car, and it's just stock. Like people, I've already broken like 5 necks, like just this week in this car, and it's stock. I did order, a little update, going off track, I did already order something kind of expensive for this car. I bit the bullet and ordered some Enki RPF ones with Hankook S1 Noble tires and H&R sport springs. So that should be, the springs were delayed a little bit, but I'm gonna probably be dropping my car off tomorrow, which is gonna be the 19th, and then it will be done either on the 19th or on the 20th. So I'm gonna have to do fender rolling and everything. I think it's gonna be about that low life, but it'll be worth it. I think the car's gonna look awesome because my friend had that set up before he got rid of it, and I just loved the way the car sat. It just looked good. It wasn't too crazy, but it just looked really good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was just a really good looking setup. Like, it wasn't insanely low, but I mean, it just sat right. The car felt good. That's all I really have to say about it. Let's see. These are tiny parking spots. But, man, this dark window tint makes it difficult sometimes. But, yeah, so, I did order those. So I'll be posting videos, obviously, soon about setup. But, I do plan on detailing the car this weekend, which I'm excited about, so I can get it looking all nice and shiny like it should be. Yeah, I just want to make a quick vlog and update of the car, how I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it. I just can't wait to get those wheels on and the springs and just start modding away, I guess. So I have a ton of videos I'm gonna have to make about this car, and comparisons, just everything. I have a ton of videos that I need to make, like I said. So let me know what you want to see. If you want to see something specific about this car, or what I thought, or what I think about anything about it, let me know. I'll try to look at the comments on this video before I make the next video, so I can try to incorporate everything. Like I said, this was the quick little vlog update, and just want to share my thoughts about kind of what I thought about how this car has a little bit of characteristics from every car that I've owned. So let me know what you think about that. Am I completely wrong? Am I on the right track? I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of thought that I was just driving. I'm like, hey, kind of reminds me of my Z and my STI in a few ways, but don't get me wrong. I don't want to say it reminds me of the STI and offend anyone, but EVO, in my opinion, is, for me, a better car. I'm not going to say one's better than the other, because they're both excellent machines, but I don't know, for me the EVO is the right car. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with that thought. So let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see and what you think. Alright, thanks guys, later.